Hello and welcome back to Humankind. So, as you can see, if we can look top down here, we've got our empire in view, and we left off last time at facing possible war from the Yellow Rose Empire, which are currently the Maoians, I'm not fully certain, and I think it's the Greeks that they've vassalized. So, but again, we'll just be calling them the Yellow Roses and the Purple Towers. So we've got both of these civilizations down this way, and if we were to enter a war, we could be potentially facing both nations at once, which could overwhelm us. Though we have held a technology advantage over them for some time, and I do believe our economy is likely stronger, but both of them combined could prove difficult. And I mentioned last time we probably want to have, especially seeing as there's this army here, we probably want to get some units stationed along these borders on there. We've got some units here, and we are currently lacking any units down here, so we probably want to start investing in our military. Let's see, send population to the outpost for city to be useful when unit is unpowered. Okay. I don't know. Go away. It's not going to let me get rid of that, is it? Can I click away? I can't right click it. I don't want to close all of these tutorials. I just want to close this particular one. Oh, I do hope they change that system. See if I'm quick. I believe, yes, I can upgrade them there. Useless tips. I'm just going to have to get rid of it. There's no way around it. It's not letting me see the other buttons. So yes, I can upgrade it. The game was trying to get me to disband. I don't want to do that. So we can upgrade these units into Mongol hordes now, seeing as we've kind of moved into the next era that but we took the culture that also has horde units, so we can just upgrade these to their new ancient classic era equivalent now, which is what I think we'll be doing. So we are earning 160 per turn, so that is approximately 4 turns of gold-ish, roundabout. These units cannot upgrade, so we may want to get rid of these for something new. In the meantime, we've also got some units to build here. Well, some units still left, so we're no longer getting the bonus to unit production here, I think, so yes, it will now take 6 turns, or we can buy it out for 890 gold per Mongol horde unit. Ish. They are expensive. Unsurprisingly. Right. So I'm happy we've got some units here. The Yellow Roses are now the Ghanaians. So they've just got into the same era as us, so again we have a slight tech advantage. We want to make sure we maintain that moving forwards. We don't want them to get ahead of us. But again, we'll probably keep some units stationed along these borders. We do, however, have possibly a new continent to explain over on that side. We can now look at land rights. So the empire is vast, glorious land of mountains and grasslands, stretching countless leagues, and full of wonders and mysteries. Over many generations your people have subdued many of its corners, but now you must ask the question, to whom do these lands truly belong? We don't currently have any civic points, so we've got 0 down there, so that'll have to be something we address later. So we've got mounted warfare. Now it's telling me that there is now a unit we can upgrade these to. So these can become horsemen, these runner units, and only for 90 gold. So that's pretty good. We're still losing population here, and again we've got 13 of 12, so we need to probably expel some excess population here. However, it will cost far too many turns to really start building units with it. We need to bolster our production here, I think, more than anything else. And probably the best way of doing that, I think, will be to expand out some industrial districts along here. We'll see what happens next, what we can build next turn. Curious as to why I can't move on to this territory here. Looks like beaches to me. Why can't I just move on to this land? Is a good question. The Babylonians, now a renowned merchant. People are buying our stuff. We've now met the Maya. So the Black Eagle team, and they want a trade deal.
Glorious, glorious. Let it be so.
We are blessed.
Right. So let's see what we can build here. So we can't build outwards until we've put something along the edge, I believe. So if I put something here, I think that next time I'll be able to put it here. Right, so it looks like we've got we can start putting some because we're next to a commons district here, it will only cost us 5 stability to place this. So that might be a good shout. Probably a good idea. So they're creating 64 industry a turn and would produce new units in 7 turns. So I think we want to put far more districts down than I currently am doing, I think. So it will let me go here. I don't know why it was trying to go all the way around with the pathing. Seems a bit redundant to me. I'm assuming these probably need to be in friendly territory to upgrade. Bit annoying how it just says the current position is invalid. So, well, why? Again, I assume it's because they're not in friendly territory, but I suppose someone new to the game could find that tooltip a bit vague. Oh well. Fundamental values, the human animal. You recognise that your cities are not simply engines of production. They are places your people live. Who knew? With the commons and now a bedrock of your empire's cities, you must decide what is your most important obligation to your citizens. Again, we do not have any civic points, so it'll be a while before we can make these decisions. We've now got ballistas. Might be worth putting some of those in our armies. We shall see. Ooh. Folklore abounds. We can read it here in the site as well. But yes, folklore abounds regarding the violent eruptions and blue fire, but it is the disfiguring rocks of Kawaijan's heart that most frighten. We are the first to discover it. We gain 5 influence, 10 stability and 10 money if we control this area. It gives you food and vision range. Very nice. So it might be worth, seeing as there are special resources in a world of wonder here, placing a outpost here. And we get 20 food and 7 production on the founding of it. My god. This will make a nice attachment to Sus over there. A blossoming of beliefs. Religious feeling is strong across the empire, but that is not preventing discord from emerging from amongst the faithful. Great cities are finding themselves under the sway of diverse religious leaders, who each see the standard creed with different eyes. New religious orders are emerging every year, and their influence is growing. What should you do with these groups? We can dissolve them, we can influence them, or we can lead them. So, we can get fanatical for 25% faith, lead them for 25% faith, or influence them for +5 faith. Influence moves you towards globalism, dissolve moves you towards authority. Or we can lead them, which moves us towards tradition. I would prefer the 25% faith. I think that will be more than the 5. But do I want to be authoritarian or traditional? We'll go with traditional. So now we can upgrade this unit. And we'll see if we can move them along here. Right. wondering if I could put farmers' quarters along here with a commons quarter in the centre. And that should be able to provide me with plenty of food. We should now be able to start branching out of here. Yes, we can get a commons quarter there. That's a good shout as well. Keep that stability high. So in case you've perhaps forgotten, the commons quarter gives us an amount of stability back for adjacent districts. So if you put it next to districts, you gain 5 stability for each. So by putting it where we surround it with districts, the commons quarter massively helps with our stability in the cities. Right, so does look like we've found a nice little... I was expecting it might have been a continent, seeing as there's all of this map left, but it looks like this is just a nice little island, but it's ours now. So we've got a little island we've claimed. I may even turn these onto auto explore, I think. That's probably a good shout. And we've finished our technology queue. Oh. So we can get peasants, and we can get colony model. Create a city with a small package of infrastructures already built. So, okay. So we now get better starting outposts, I guess. We're still in traditional bows. Okay, so we can go with Warsmans and we can get some new units. Designed to be spacious and still, these reliable craft can carry out merchandise or troops. We could probably go with that there. I think that's fine. I'm not particularly wanting to go in one specific direction. It's probably a good idea as well. I put them on auto explore. Why have they just gone back onto the island? I don't know. Right, let's have a look. So we are producing... we could get 8 more production there. What did we last produce? Science. Ah yes, because if we put more... Yes, we've got some really good science areas around here, haven't we? Yes. Okay. But we could use some more production. We've already got an industry building here. And we've got a commons quarter in the middle, providing more stability. So, I am liking this sort of the way that you build your civilization out. How we have been doing, it's quite interesting. It's rather than everything being centralised in the city, it does make it look more like an actual sprawling empire. So I do like this these building mechanics. We've got some production to put down. So I could go for more production, just all the production all the time forever. It could be a shout. we're probably good for that now. How much food do we need? I think it might be food time here. Yeah, we need... I feel...
You have some nerve.
Someone feels differently about us. And I forget who. Babylonians, there we go.
And be so quickly impressed.
They like us, and I like them. These were also going to be... Yeah, these are alright to be allied with as well. What were these like? We didn't look. They're all loving. They're careful, and they are trusting. And they want to... Right, so we've got 3 along the top here that we want to ally with, but we need to be wary of the bears and the roses. So we want to just be a bit wary of those 2 factions, as they might aim to try and eventually destroy us. Now it says we can potentially claim a new wonder. Ah! Oh, and we've had... The Black Eagles have gone into the medieval area with the Kema? Something like that. We're seeing them all get claimed now. The wonder rushing is on. So we can go with... I was hoping to maybe get one of these 2. Preferably the lighthouse, but it looks like we've missed out. But we did get a military one and a faith one, so we've done pretty well. We can get another though. I'm not using my influence for much else, so... Considered a holy site, but does not count toward the holy site cap. It is +1 food per faith, +20 faith, +40 stability, and 100 score. We can go Notre Dame. So these... Are they all considered? No, these 2 are considered holy sites. Notre Dame is faith per researched technology, and +20 faith, as well as 40 stability, so essentially mega cathedral. So it's a mega holy site. This will give you food as well. This will give you faith, stability, and then 20 turns before being converted by other religion on city plus 20% turns before being converted by other religion on city or outpost. So you're more resistant to other religions. Interesting. I think maybe... This would give us a lot of food. It gives us a lot of faith as well. This gives us an absolutely obscene amount of faith. But I don't think we need that much faith. So I think we can go for Angkor Wat. That'll be 1,000. So we'll build that. And now we're going to need more production here. How much are we getting? 71. We've got a good amount, but it can be better. Yeah, so we've started building up an industrial zone around here. I think we're going to continue to do that.
Let us formalize our mutual appreciation.
That is interesting. This will be a blessing for all parties. I accept.
So, I think we can safely say that we've got the Babylonians on our side here. This is this is worrying. They go in anti-cavalry as well. Luckily, we aren't melee cavalry. I believe these are all bowmen, technically. We just need to keep them at arm's length is all. Yeah, we need to start going more production focus. Firm war declared. Doesn't give us more information, does it? No. So I don't know who has declared war on who, but... Right. Tenants. In times of peace, the voices of the deceivers will be loudest. Be skeptical of their words, so beware false prophets. 100% on turns before being converted to other religions. Maximum number of holy sites gets increased. So it looks like they all get... so this gives you +1 more holy sites, so... Proselytize daily. Proclaim the truths of your religion wherever you find snakes preaching false faiths. Minus 50% turns before being converted to others' religions. By other religions on territories under religion's influence if territories follow found religion. I don't think these tooltips are very good. So this is 100% turn. So this makes it so you... Does this mean you convert people faster and this means you're more resistant to converting? Other religions. On territories under a religion's influence. Territories under a religion. If territories follow foreign religion. I'm assuming that's convert faster, because why would you want it to? You to convert faster? I'm unsure. Or just additional holy sites. Or mediate often. Meditate often. Combat strength from units and a holy site. I think we'll go for a combat buff. I hope that isn't it for religion now that we've got the top tenant. I hope this faith isn't going to nothing. So Sus just built a industrial district. So Sus is going to become a massive scientific wonderland over there. From the looks of things. Right, we've got 74 industry here. We've now got a really solid amount. I'm beginning to wonder where we should be. No, we're moving towards more farms, weren't we? No, not that. This here. Yes. Four, 5, 9 there. '66 industry. It's pretty good. We can probably start looking at food production here. Starting there. Probably start moving food quarters down here. Well, farmers' quarters. The great coastal city sends fishing crews far up and down the surrounding coastline. Now one of the new crews has made a startling discovery. Wreckage of an ancient galley lying well preserved in shallow waters. After brief scouting, an experienced diver offers to explore with their gang and promises a fixed payoff for the Empire. They warn that the expedition isn't for the inexperienced. What's your choice? Mobilized. Chance of unexpected consequences. Our military can explore the wreckage. Contract them. Lose some money. Or we can protect, which would we would let the deep sleep. We would let the dead sleep, lest we offend their old gods. We get additional faith. Or we can contract them. Fair enough. Right. We'll do that. I get the feeling that I'm going to look back at this playthrough and just see all the times that I had these warnings saying that my populations are going to waste, and probably slap myself. I really get that feeling. Why are they not? Useless. Right, I'm turning the auto explorer off. I'm going to take over exploring them myself. Right, go there.
Let us formalize our mutual appreciation.
This will be a blessing for all parties. I accept.
Not every day brings news like this. Let's seize the moment.
They're needy. They're in a bind and have come to you looking for help. I don't mind though. They're quite nice. I think we can make allies with those. Maybe I can organise something with these.
Easy with each other. I don't mean trouble.
I would like a non-aggression pact.
The world is full of new opportunities, is it not? Hear my proposal.
Yes, very good. This I like.
Oh, well played! Well played!
And because they're loyal and committed, and we've not done anything to put them off, we could be in for a long-term alliance there. We might not see anything bad coming back for the rest of the game. Fingers crossed. So we can now start really piling up the production here. I think it might be time to get rid of these tooltips as well. More population loss. Population gain. Resources sold. Foreign war has been declared.
Do something clever today. Sign this treaty.
Pleased to accept your proposal, friend.
Making friends everywhere we go. Just making friends. Right, just have a sip of my tea, and we do have some civics points as well now, I can see. So I think it's probably time we went into some of these rights and tolerances here. So we can go become immune to religious grievances, or just give up on religion altogether, which is probably bad since we've built an entire world wonder, the Stonehenge, specifically to go into religion a bit. So we'll just become immune to religious grievances. Because that still locked out all the others, because that didn't say it was going to lock out the others. Let's have a look at these districts then, quarters. I can get additional... Yep, okay, I can get that, but we can go for... Okay, I might have an idea. We'll put that there. Then we can put maybe... this here. And one there. Pox on the wind. The Empire spans many cities, and we enjoy a period of peace. Citizens, however, are worrying less about the horrors of war, with other fears preying on their minds. They're afraid. The city squares are rife with hearsay. Rumours across the land speak of a terrible malady, laying entire communities to waste. So there might be pox about. We can heed the warnings, locking down... well, this one's a bit on the nose at the moment. Stability but lose industry, or have a chance of bad consequences. That moves us towards authority. That moves us towards tradition. Guess we're going for lockdowns. There is no escape. Feudalism has been researched. The Ghanaians have a war support of 100 compared to your 50. Have we just had... you are at war. They are literally... It is time then. I see. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Let's buy out. Now we're only getting 31 industry down here. Okay. So I want more industry there. And we'll end our turn. Run away! Oh no, they are here to kill us all! They bravely ran away, away, they bravely ran away. Bravely taking to their feet, they beat a very brave retreat, they bravely ran away. But you're not getting away, are you? Reserve. You can see all of the undeployed units inside their associated army. Now select a reserve army with left click. A unit of this army will be automatically selected. Then select a free tile. This unit will move from the reserves and become a regular unit engaged on the battlefield. Reserves are very useful when you want to take down a particularly tough target like a major city. Ah. Select a reserves army. So just select the army. A unit of this army will be automatically selected. Select a free tile with left click. This unit will move from the reserves and become a regular unit. Do I drag? Do I click the plus? Can I be done during this battle state? What? They do not explain this very well.
Onward to victory. Stay together.
they're trying to get back to the fort. They don't like it. Run away! No! Yep, come on. I'm wondering when they're going to let me move there. Right. They're down to 1 unit. We got a victory. And we've got a civic point. We are going to still need more production if we're going to build this wonder. Maybe put like a commons quarter around here somewhere and surround it with industry and maybe some farms here. Could be an idea. Yes. Right. And is it the turn end? I believe. Oh, actually we could. Oh, I could be nasty. I could be very nasty if I wanted to here. You see, they're moving past here. There's a unit of 3 horses there. I think we can push through here. I think not only are we going to win these fights, but I think this will actually see us push through into their territory. And we've also got the Aztecs. So this last one here that we've not met yet are the Aztecs. Kerma are pleasant toward me. Well, if we're pleasant, we should have a non-aggression
The world
pact.
is full of new opportunities, is it not? Hear my proposal.
Great things. This will lead to great things.
So we're now allied with these people, with
Your empire.
these people, this person, and this person. And we're at war with this guy, who's got...
Yes, greeting.
Look, all I'm saying, now, you can argue whether or not I'm the good guy who's playing as the Huns, followed by the Mongols, you could say maybe I'm the bad guy in this. But what I will argue back to you is I have all the black friends, and this guy has a slave. Now, just putting that out there, I'm not looking so bad anymore. They bravely ran away, they bravely ran away. Army wages. Let's show the details. Money from ransacking, or minus money from ransacking. We can lose some money from ransacking to give them combat strength. Right. Victory, they've run away. How's our war looking? Their support's going down. Mine's going up. I'm beating them. I'm beating the snot out of them. Right. Let's end our turn. These won't be able to get very far. They're penned in. Oh, I've got something from these. Agreed. Trade alliance with them. Maybe this is why it didn't move into this territory. Bang bang bang, a rabble of traders, ferrying strange wares, knocking our gates, demanding an audience. They hail from a far land, having travelled many leagues. They claim to offer merchandise that will be profitable, but they look rather haggard and exhausted. Do you agree to let them in? This will give us move towards homeland or consent. Well, I've no reason to distrust merchants. We'll need to find a coastline route going to wherever that is. Batter them! Get 'em! We should as well move around here to allow another unit to move in and then make our attack. That's one. as pointer as well. They can use a lot of movement, these, in a turn, being on horseback, so I can quickly get in and fire off a bunch of rounds. I think they're going to struggle with this. But this is why we went for a more militarized nation. It's because we did suspect they were going to attack. Wiped out. Lovely to see. I believe as well we might have, because we've been fighting. No? No more. No, I guess we must have to do a bit of ransacking and pillaging to get these units then. Which can be arranged. We are about to move into their cities. Right. Let's see what we can do. So we've built our civic square. And we can now put some farm lands around here. But doesn't seem to really give us much around here now, does it? But we would get a nice bit of money there, so that's not too bad. Right, but we'll go with that, and we'll end it there. Well, end that turn there. But actually, I think on this you now have a veteran unit indicated by the stars. Each level adds a combat strength bonus to the unit. When upgrading, the veterancy level remains. So there is a point to keeping your troops about. Where did our 3-strong army go? We had another army of these. Where on earth did they go? Is this them? Has this preview somehow deleted them? That's odd.
Do something clever today. Sign this treaty.
And we'll just keep... You know what? We might be
I
able...
will teach you wisdom. I will teach you regret.
The world is full of new opportunities, is it not? Hear my proposal.
They're stuck. How very odd. We've got an invisible army here. That are stuck in this preview mode. Maybe if we station... No, that's not working. Well, I think that's I was thinking of calling it here anyway. We are about an hour in. So I'm going to cut the episode here, and I think maybe if I reload it, we might have our army become visible again. Again, this is early access build, so it's expected that you'll have these sort of teething issues, I suppose. Wondering where a good place for a commons course would be here. Do I think I should put it here? Adjacent to... Ooh, I could put it there, and then maybe... Yeah, I could put one here. Start building industrial down here, and then move to farms along this part here. So that could be a good shout. So we'll put one there, and then we'll have one there. Once we've got a bit more production going, we'll look at that industrial block. An extra era star category has appeared to mean that at least one of your opponents has left your current era. Yes, it's covered up because they keep putting these tooltips on top of each other, but it looks like just as we end here, the bears have moved into the modern era as the Japanese. So yes, the Edo Japanese. Yes. And they're still afraid of me somehow. And we're close to a war victory. Okay. Interesting to know. I need to move these horsemen out of danger. Right. But we will be leaving it there. So, next time we'll see if we can attack some of their... We might not be able to attack their cities quite yet here. But we might be able to take out some of these units, though it might be more advisable to come back round and go for this outpost here perhaps. Or even to just let them come through and then pick them off as they move into my territory, so that I've got a cleaner shot at the capital here. We're close to getting some more era stars. We'll need a few more population, a few more military victories, or to just build 2 more districts, which over here we will do in 4 turns. And if we get all 3 of those, that will put us into the next era. So that's where we'll be leaving it today. I'll drop another save. And I'll double check that it's not deleted it again. Just a reminder again, it is early access. I think it's only available though for another week or so, this current build. So, you know, these issues and problems, it's likely that these will probably all get ironed out during development, but for now, obviously, a bit of jank around the edges, but so far I'm very impressed with this. I mean, as much as I love Civ, as much as I love Civ 6 and other 4X games, you know, a bit of Gladius from Warhammer or Crusader Kings and things, as much as I love them all, I do love the... I mean, a lot of the mechanics of this, I like this quarters idea. I think I recently tried a mod on Civ 6 that has a similar effect to this, where you build these quarters. Really like the sort of big sprawling cities that it leads to. You know, it feels much more like you're actually building an empire. But all that said though, it is an absolute gorgeous game. I can't think of a 4X game that looks as good as this with the terrain and the buildings. So I will leave it there, and I'll see you next time.